Hello there, restless wind. It's been a long time since you've blown through these streets. I really don't mind if you pick me up off my feet just one last time and you take me where you've gotta go. I've been tied to a mast, anchored to a shore, buried in the earth and rooted to the floor. As long as you're willing, then I'll be sure to go with you where you've gotta go. And I don't mind where it is we go. From Northumberland's hills to Yorkshire and her moors, the mountains of North Wales to the Cornish shores. As long as you are mine, then I'll be yours. I'll go with you where you've gotta go. We'll leave England's green, her old country lanes, over yellow fields of France to the beaches of Spain. As long as you promise to take me home again, I'll go with you where you've gotta go. And I don't mind where it is we go. Just take me from here, take me somewhere I can disappear. Oh, take me anywhere, my dear. Oh, and carry me away. Take me from this dark and lonely day. Hey, restless wind, will you blow my way? Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Good evening, hello, and thank you again for tuning in to these Passenger Sunday Night Live sessions. I hope you've all had a really nice week. This week it is my 11th album. Sometimes it's something, sometimes it's nothing at all. Yet another punchy album title. I do come up with some fairly ridiculous ones, and this is amongst the most ridiculous. It's a record that we made not too long ago, 2019, 18, 19, I think. And it's a special one because it was recorded at Abbey Road, which I think for any musician that has existed since the Beatles, it's a bit of a bucket list to go and record at Abbey Road. And I feel very lucky to have been able to do that. But it's also special because it was with a string quartet, so there's no other instruments other than my guitar, my vocal, and the 4 string instruments. So yeah, it was a really different album to make and a very enjoyable process. And the group of songs is an interesting one. It's a bunch of songs that, if I'm honest, it's not the most coherent of records. They are sort of taken from various different points of my career. They're songs that, for whatever reason, didn't quite find their way onto an album at some earlier stage. So it's kind of like a bit of a mashup of songs. But I think on the album it sounds quite cohesive because of the strings, because of the way that we treated it. Hopefully it sounds like a very sort of consistent batch, but the truth is it's not. This next song is a good case in point, actually. It's one of the oldest songs one of the oldest Passenger songs you're ever likely to hear. It's called Moon on the Water. Where will you fill my head with stories till I close my eyes and dream until the dawn? When I'm sleeping, tell me secrets, tell me things you never told no one before. When you wake up hiding nothing, maybe you'll know how it feels to be born. And I could wake up feeling something for the first time in so long. We could walk down towards the sea in the new shoes I bought you. Stay there for all of the day while the sun plays on the water. Where will you fill me with excitement like the feeling that we felt on Christmas Eve? When we didn't know to laugh or to cry into our sleeves. And I know some things are not real, but in you I truly feel I believe. When we lie down on your bed, I press my head down on your chest and hear you breathe. Well, I know it's late, but let's go to the sea. I know a way that is shorter. We could sink out under the stars. You can wear my woolen jumper. We could sink out into the stones. You can lay upon my shoulder. We can stay there all of the night while the moon rests on the water. While the moon rests on the water. While the moon rests on the water. Thank you very much. This next song is I think I played it actually already on a live stream when I first started doing them, when lockdown first came about. So I won't bore you too much with the story about it, but it's a song that I wrote for my little cat when I first got her, Rosie, when I first got her as a kitten. And the first day that I had her, there was a big storm outside, and she's quite a nervous little thing anyway. And, you know, in a new home with a new person and with some pretty loud thunder and lightning going on outside, she was very scared. So I attempted to calm her down with this song, which she completely ignored, which is fair enough. She's a kitten. But this is for Rosie. Well, Rosie, don't be scared by the storm outside. We are safe and warm, we are home and dry. Though it rages on, there's no need to cry. Oh Rosie, don't you worry, my dear. For there are many things that I cannot explain, like the howling wind, like the pouring rain, like the love for a child, like the pinprick of pain. Oh Rosie, don't you worry, my dear. Oh, and Rosie, don't you think about the things that you can't change. For the world is cruel and it's violent and strange, but there is beauty too if you look the right way. Oh, Rosie, don't you worry, my dear. Oh, Rosie, don't you worry, my dear. It was very sweet, actually. I remember playing that song a few months ago, maybe a year ago or something, way after I wrote it. And I was just playing guitar in my front room, and I was playing a bunch of different songs, and I happened to stumble across that song, and it was incredibly cute. Rosie, without knowing it, came and curled up on my lap as I played that song. She never does that when I play guitar, so I like to think that somewhere in her fluffy little brain, she knows that that song is for her. We're going to be playing the video for Rosie at the end of this live stream just because it's adorable. So hang around for that. Unless you don't like cats, then switch off straight away. This next song is a tiny little song. It's only about a minute long. It's called Winter Coats. Shadows on the hills, ripples on the water, leaves on the trees are gold and turning. Nights getting cold, days are getting shorter. Smoke coming down from the bonfire burning. Winter coats and fishing boats. It won't be long before I'm returning. There's a place I go where the lights hang low. The walls are stale from 1,000 Marlboro lights, and the carpet tells a tale of 1,000 Friday nights. There's a man outside, big black holes for eyes, biting down on burnt out cigars, plays forgotten songs on broken guitars. There's a place I go where the lights hang low. There's a place I found on the edge of town, and all the girls dress in angelic white, but age is so unkind under fluorescent lights. And there's a man by the door, neatly stitched to the floor. He sat there for 1,000 years. He'll sit there for 1,000 more. There's a place I go where the lights hang low. Whoa, there's a place I go where the lights hang low. Going back through the videos that we shot for this album was pretty amazing, actually. Just the amount of crazy places that I've been lucky enough to visit and make videos in. You know, Restless when Jared and I shot a montage video of our tour through South America in 2019. It was pretty amazing to watch that back. I haven't seen it for a couple of years, and you know, so much of that tour was such a whirlwind. You know, I think we were in Colombia for 48 hours, and similar for Peru and for Mexico, and it was such a whirlwind, a lot of it. So to watch it back and to remember little snippets of that was really nice. But yeah, a similar one for Let Me Dream a While, from our 2015 tour in Asia. We shot one up a mountain in South Africa. Winter Coats was just near the Matterhorn in Switzerland. So it just, I don't know, I think with this year of no travelling, really made me realise how very privileged and fucking lucky I am to have seen all of these places, let alone play music in them and shot videos. So hopefully travel is on the cards again soon. This next one, me and Jared shot at a really beautiful theatre in Barcelona. Very simple little video, just in sound check. And again, this is a really, really old one. I'd say I wrote this before all of the Wicker Man's Rest songs. It's been kind of lurking in the shadows for many years, and it finally found its home on this record. It's called Paper Cut Chinese Burn. Paper cut and a Chinese burn is all that she left me. A door that won't shut and a key that won't turn is all that she left me. Well, I tried, yeah, I really did try. I can't get her out of my mind. Never before have I ever been sure. I'm sure this time. a spinning room and an aching head is all that she left me. An open wound and the one thread is all that she left me. Well, I tried, yeah, I really did try. I can't get her out of my mind. Never before have I ever been sure. I'm sure this time. Can't beat a bit of Game of Thrones. Leaving Westeros and back in the room. This album was a charity. Is a charity record. All of the money that was created around this record has been donated to Shelter, which is a homeless charity here in the UK. And I asked my manager how much we'd raised yesterday, and it's £125,000, which I'm really proud of. And that money is helping people, obviously, in pretty desperate situations without housing. So yeah, massive thank you to anybody who has bought that album or streamed it or shared it or done anything to support this record, because it's yeah, together we've made a bit of a difference. So thank you. Talking of buying albums, and sorry to try and sell my wares, but beneath this video is a link that will take you to a special live stream store. And I mentioned this last week, that all of my records that I've ever created, CDs and vinyls, are now available and in stock. And if you buy whatever you want before the end of May, then I will happily sign them and we will send them out to you. As I said, this record is for charity, so feel free to buy this one especially. As ever, please share this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, then press the share button. If you're watching it on Instagram, then tag a friend in, and you can win one of these lovely posters that I will sign and send to you as well. I think that's all of the housekeeping done. This next song is probably my favourite song on this album. I think it's got a really sort of kind of old, timeless feel to it, if I may say so myself. It's called Only Time. Another shade of grey, another rolled up sleeve, another Christmas Day, another New Year's Eve. but 1 year must end for another to start, and only time can unbreak your heart. Another ship rolls in, another tide rolls out, another stranger looking in, another lover looking out. But one love must die for another to start, and only time can unbreak your heart. So when hope is gone and light turns to dark, remember that time will unbreak your heart. I promise you time will unbreak your heart. Well, I'm sorry for the time that I've been taking and the lines that I've crossed, for the mess that I've been making and for everything you've lost, for the heart that I've been breaking, for the damage and the cost. Forgive me, darling, I am helplessly lost. Yeah, I'm sorry for the stories that I told you and the lies that I spoke, the future that I sold you, the promises I broke, for the love that I've been taking, warmed with nothing but the frost. Ah, forgive me, darling, I am helplessly lost. How many deals will I make with the devil? What's it take for a foolish man to learn? How many years will I go setting fire to all I know just to watch the city burn? My dear, we've reached a river we can't cross, so leave me here, for I'm helplessly lost. Thank you. Unbelievably, I only have 2 more songs. It's quite a short record, this one. Thank you so much for tuning in. I shall be back next week, and I think I shall try and this week and last week were pretty chilled little records. So next week I shall tackle a big boy, I think. maybe Whispers or Wicked Man's Rest, something like that. We shall see. In the meantime, have a lovely week. I hope wherever you are, whatever the COVID situation is, I hope you're okay. I hope you're safe and well and keeping as positive as you possibly can. This has been a pleasure. They all are. It really is a pleasure to be able to play these songs and to have people who watch and listen and care. Thank you so much. This is Let Me Dream a While. I'll see you next week. That was going to be so smooth. Such a smooth little sign off. And then the guitar was horribly out of tune. Let's pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, when the lights hang low and I lay down and I close my eyes, I see colours and spinning wheels. I speak a language I don't understand. I see people I've not seen for years. I hold a magic in my hands. I sing songs I'll never write, 'cause they're gone by the morning light. Yes, and I dream away. I'm as free as a summer sky. I swim in oceans turquoise and deep. I lay down in fields of gold. I climb mountains snow white and steep, though I never feel the cold. I can't stay there, try as I might, 'cause it's gone by the morning light. So if you find that I'm sleeping, soft and warm as a child, will you just let me be for a moment, happy and free? Oh, won't you please let me dream a while? When the night draws in and I lay down and I rest my head, I find boxes of photographs and old movies I saw long ago. I can still hear my sister laugh on the beaches of Mexico, where the phosphorescence shines 'neath the moon and 1,000 stars that glow. But they always fade out too soon to a place where I just can't go. And though I hold on to them so tight, they are gone by the morning light. So if you find that I'm sleeping, soft and warm as a child, will you just let me be for a moment, happy and free? Oh, won't you please let me dream a while? Oh, hey, won't you please let me dream a while? Maybe we'll sleep here, covered in starshine, out on the ocean, wrapped up in nighttime song, and hear the tide rise and fall. Well, sometimes it's something, sometimes it's nothing at all. Perhaps we'll wake here, covered in sunshine, out on the ocean, and drinking the morning dawn, and hear the birds cry and call. Oh, sometimes it's something, sometimes it's nothing at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, sometimes it's something, sometimes it's nothing at all. Yeah, sometimes it's something, sometimes it's nothing at all. Take care, stay safe. See you next week. Thanks. Well, Rosie, don't be scared by the storm outside. We are safe and warm, we are home and dry. Though it rages on, there's no need to cry. Oh, Rosie, don't you worry, my dear. For there are many things that I cannot explain, like the howling wind, like the pouring rain, like the love for a child, like the pinprick of pain. Oh, Rosie, don't you worry, my dear. Well, Rosie, don't you think about the things that you can't change. For the world is cruel and it's violent and strange, but there is beauty too if you look the right way. Oh, Rosie, don't you worry, my dear. Oh, Rosie, don't you worry, my